Welcome everyone. Game week 8 and the grand finale of the India track of season 1 of the Lomondon League, the LDL. We've got three incredibly closely matched teams. Do Kodhi Ke Log on seat 1, Subrat and Ashwath. Naathil Evidaya on seat 2, JK and Ravi. And Hugli Ducklings on seat 3, Samanway Debanjan. All three teams have put in some mind-blowing performances throughout. Just a reminder, this set, unlike the rest in the league, has 7 regular and 7 staggered rounds. So there's 14 rounds in total. We've just added some really tough ones in both sides to make life more miserable for you. As always, surnames will do unless otherwise specified. If nothing is specified, just go by popular names, whatever they're commonly known as. If there is a tie, whichever team has had more X's in the game will be preferred. If those are tied, more O's, telling which we'll go back to the leaderboard to see who finished earlier. But hopefully that will not be needed. Okay. 7 rounds of regular smashes beginning. Good luck to all teams. And of course, we're recording the game, but just remember, both hands on screen at all times. Just be a little careful of this while your question is live. Once you finish answering, if you need to respond to a message or do something, just... Okay. First question of the quiz, Do Kodhi Ke Log. Good luck. Sydney, Boston, and Miami all have famous newspapers with what word in the title? Several newspapers have historically paired the word with morning, evening, daily, and Sunday. 2-letter smash. What is the more formal 3-letter abbreviation for bad cholesterol? This form of cholesterol can clog up blood vessels with excess lipoproteins.
Okay, both. I think both as well. So I think maybe I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Herald.
LDL.
Is correct. 1 point. The finals. Naathil Evidaya, your first question of the finals. Sites like Amazon have seen a spurt in sales in recent times thanks to the hashtag #MadeMeBuyIt. Some of the products discovered by Gen Z in this manner are pictured on the left. Just fill in the blanks. Amasa Coleman Lee retired forever from legal practice after his failure in a 1919 case in Monroeville. Through which work did the other person in this photograph immortalize this? Zooming 1 and 2.
Any ideas?
Finger.
Passing to Hugli Ducklings.
I'll give you 2.
I have both.
What do I do?
Anyone? I have both.
That's it. I'll give you 2. I'm assuming 2 is. Give me 1 then.
TikTok.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
That is correct. That's Harper Lee on the left, his daughter. This is inspired To Kill a Mockingbird. Good answer. Hugli Ducklings, you're direct. Identify this former champion who died not as a racer, but as a spectator in a car crash on his way to watch the 1966 French Grand Prix. Identify this Indian fashion designer whose name might suggest she comes from a neighboring country. She famously has styled for international clients as famous as Uma Thurman and Naomi Campbell. Full name for 2.
Don't have anything either.
Nothing so far.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Yeah. Oh no, C3.
First.
Okay, passing to Do Kodhi Ke Log.
I think if I give you second, you'll get first.
I have a guess for first, but it's not very strong. Do you know one?
I'll give you second. I know second for sure.
The second even I know for sure, but I suspect it might be wrong, but just go for it, yeah.
Okay, then second is Reena Dhaka.
Farina.
Giuseppe Farina is correct. And Rina Dhaka. Good Steve.
I thought you might have second wala doubt. Otherwise, I would have gone for first.
Yeah, no, but I wasn't sure. Ki wo Farina, I was thinking he's a footballer, but yeah.
No, that's the first guy.
Yeah. The particular round two begins with you. Stars are used to denote statistical significance in academic papers. Complete the title of this paper, in which the authors talk about manipulation of these statistical tests in published papers in economics. It's called Star Wars, the dash dash dash, where they pun on one of the franchise film's title by changing the first blank. We'll accept close variations of the answer. Which character or key is used as an escape character in languages like C and Python to indicate that the character following it should be treated specially? For example, to create a new line, one will use this character followed by the letter N.
See, I have the second. The first one, we have to figure out the
Pun.
pun.
Changing the first blank.
Okay, we'll say something. I'll say the first one is the umpire strikes back.
Backspace.
Wrong?
I'll give you two.
Okay, I mean, I know two also. Do you have a guess for one? Okay, you give two.
Backslash.
The umpire strikes back.
Wrong? Hugli Ducklings?
Anything for one?
Not yet. Wait.
Acha, I'll give you one. I'll make something for one. Acha, bhai, change the first blank. Oh, no, sorry. That's all. I'll just say asterisk strikes back. Your call. Let's pass.
Passing?
Is it the referee strikes back?
No, it is the empirics strike backs.
Ayo.
Empiricism, empirical. Yeah.
Chalo, the positive thing is we
Sorry.
got an X.
Yeah.
We got an X if it's a tie.
Dhruv, can you read a little slower, please?
Yes. I was reading fast because you hadn't reminded me. I was just trying to remind you to remind me.
Acha, empirical would have worked, is it?
Yeah. Empirical, empiricist.
Ayo,
Only empire,
God.
of course, is the original, so we can't.
Oh God, I thought of that.
Naathil Evidaya, you are correct. A figure from a paper titled Dash's Phillips curve looks like dash. Both these blanks are the same. Just fill them in. Two-letter smash. The most common injuries to which body part usually affect either the anterior talofibular ligament, the deltoid ligament, or the anterior inferior tibiofibular ligament.
I have guesses for both that smash.
I don't have either.
I'll give you one. Japan. Starts with AN, the next one.
Okay. Anterior cruciate ligament.
No. Hugli Ducklings?
I have a guess for two.
You have a guess for two? You want to take a shot?
See if it makes sense, okay?
Okay.
I'll say ankle.
Yeah, might as well. Too early in the game. Japan.
That is correct. Ravi went a few inches too high.
I thought they were going for ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah, part it was written part.
Hugli Ducklings. That's still you are correct. According to believers, the location of which religious text in the state of New York was revealed by an angel of God in 1823. It was engraved on golden plates by ancient prophets, and it describes a people whom God had led from Jerusalem to the Western Hemisphere around 600 BCE. What song forms the title of the economics paper subtitled The Dire Straits of Medical Practice in Delhi, India, which talks about misaligned incentives for doctors and the uneven give and take involved?
Anything for two?
Not yet. You have one?
I think.
Go ahead and give it.
I'll say basically like New Ark of the Covenant.
But nothing, man.
It's all right.
Do Kodhi?
Okay, I have both.
Okay, I think I have both with Smash. So give
Yeah.
me, yeah,
So first one, I'll give you Book of Mormon.
Money for Nothing.
That is correct. Well done. Okay, Do Kodhi Ke Log, round 3. Begins with you. The entire script of which 1970 film, a tragic love story based on a folktale, is written in the form of rhyming couplets by Kaifi Azmi. And this video is a demonstration of which beat in Hindustani classical music, which is a 10-beat pattern. It is typically used for Madhya Laya renditions of ragas.
Vinna, vin, vinna, vinna, vin, vinna.
I have one for sure.
I mean, I have neither. So, I mean, if you have one,
I'll give you two.
Hmm.
See if you can figure out the one. Two is Jhanjharia.
Oh, Heer Ranjha.
Now passes to Naathil Evidaya.
I'll give you two. Try and see if you can get one.
Okay.
Jhap Tal. JHAP Tal.
Heer Ranjha.
That is correct. My goodness, JK, you played too fair there. See if you can work out. If you just, I'll give you two and let him chimp on one.
Yeah, I knew Heer Ranjha better.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have got Japtat, so.
Come on. Yeah.
Good steal. Naathil Evidaya, you're first. You're first in this one. Her resume includes scriptwriter for Garam Hawa, costume designer for Shatranj Ke Khiladi, art director for Bhumika. Name her one half of a super cinema couple with MS Satyu. Kurosawa's 1951 film adapts a 19th century novel to Sapporo in Hokkaido, with Masayuki Mori playing the epilepsy-afflicted lead. So, you can give me the English title of either the film or the original book.
I think I have two, but might be wrong.
Anything smashing for one?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Shall I give two? Am I guess for two?
Okay, give your guess for two.
I'll say Idiot.
IDIOT.
Yeah, I mean it's the Idiot, but I think we can ignore articles.
Sorry, nothing.
Pass it to Hugli Ducklings.
I'll give you one. You'll get two.
Please go ahead.
Shama Zaidi.
Zaidi, you said, right?
Zaidi. Surname. Our first name is Sham.
Idiot.
That is correct. Idiot was a very good pull, and this is Shama Zaidi,
Shama
MS Satyu's
Zaidi.
wife. Well done. Hugli Ducklings, you're first. Keep saying you're first, you're directing. The three main collections of whose works can be found in the Guru Granth Sahib, Panchmani of the Dadu Panth of Rajasthan, and the Bijak of the Dash Panth. Which villages in Himachal are collectively known as the paragliding capital of India? Dash 1 is the landing site, and Dash 2 is the takeoff site. So we need in that order.
Have this thing, the second part. Thinking of
one.
the first one.
I have one.
You have
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Acha, go ahead with one.
Sant Kabir.
Acha, yes. Bir billing.
Yes, correct. Well done. Your first one.
Hmm.
Do Kodhi Ke Log, round 4. The symbol on the flag of Iran is meant to represent which flower? It is believed in their culture that a red variety of this flower grows wherever a martyr's blood is spilled. Life magazine made Richard Ramsay a popular story in the 1950s because of his unique profession as a dash tester.
Guesses?
Uh, Not really. I mean, a vague guess for one, but
I mean, I have good guess for two, which fits with a one.
okay, just go for two.
So two is lipstick.
Okay. Tulip.
That is correct.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking tulip only, but like
Not in the, yeah, you're correct. Which Iranian dynasty was ended in 1925 by the first Majlis, which brought the Pahlavi dynasty to power under Reza Shah? Which writer published his third book, Why Sex is Fun, in 1997, the same year as his most famous work, both books being Evolutionary Approaches to Human History, meaning the full name for the second part.
Okay, I have both.
Which one?
I'll give you one. I think two might be workoutable. I mean,
Okay.
I think I know one. I worked out two from one. So
Okay.
one is I think it is Qajar, Qajar. Full name for the second.
Jardine.
Wrong? Do Kodhi Ke Log?
Okay, I'll give you a second.
yeah.
Jared Diamond.
Okay. Kajar. Kajar.
That is correct. He wrote Guns, Gems and Steels in the same year.
Florida.
What is Hugli Ducklings, your first?
Direct.
Direct, yes, thank you. Titivilus is a mischievous creature, traditionally depicted interfering with the flow of scribes, and thus he is informally called the patron devil of dash. Which word fills in the blank? Answer in singular. Two-letter smash. Fesenjan is an Iranian stew whose texture comes from walnuts, and which fruit that is historically believed to have originated from there as well.
Picture is for first one, right?
Yeah.
Thing, Manik just can't put a.
Passing. Naathil Evidaya.
Don't have anything, man.
Same done.
Oh shit, I have guesses now. Okay, leave it.
Passing to Do Kodhi Ke Log.
I have two words that smash. I'm reasonably sure of one. Second,
Give one. Give one.
typo. Typo.
Pomegranate.
That is the correct combination. Pomegranate seeds are used for the texture. Do
all
Kodhi Ke
those
Log.
typos were intentional.
Yeah.
वैसे ही समझा. Like I understood that way only.
Well done.
Oh,
Well done.
very nice.
I didn't see any typo in that question.
Oh, which and all were typo, na?
All of these. I think mischievous also depicted singular, which.
I was thinking, what editing have you done? So-
Do Kodhi Ke Log, round 5. In Mahayana, the three great bodhisattvas are Avalokiteshvara, Manjushri, and who? Often depicted in art in wrathful mood amidst flames, he always carries the weapon he is named for. This overarching military rank was created in 2020 as a first among equals ranking, and General Bipin Rawat was the first to hold the post. Who has served ever since General Rawat's death? Full name.
Ayyo, who has served?
Do you have one by any chance?
I have a guess there.
Even I have a guess, but it's not.
You go for one.
No, I'm not like, I think if you are more confident, just go for it. Yeah. I'll try and work out second.
I guess was Amitabha. I think it's wrong now.
Bharat Bhushan.
Naathil Evidaya.
I think I have one. But will you get two?
No, unlikely.
Very tough,
If,
no?
if you get two, I might get one.
Yeah. No, two, I have like random guesses which fit my one smash.
Do you want to give two? Or we'll let it go?
No, let it go.
Okay.
Okay, Hugli Ducklings.
Second, I have no clue. That's the problem. First, I'm reasonably sure.
Then take it. I'll try recollect. I don't have first for sure. I'll recollect.
Okay. First, I think is Vajrayana. Vajrayana.
YAN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, unlikely.
Yeah, no. Guess.
Is it
Vajrayana is a branch of Buddhism. This is
Yeah, Vajrasena.
Vajrapodhi.
Vajrapani,
Oh,
and this is
Pani.
Anil Chauhan, who is the chief of defense staff
Chief of
right
that
now.
unlikely, but I was like, what to put up?
CDS तो पता चल गया है,
Yes,
but वो
so he's in the news now because of all the tension and
Anil
regularly
Singh,
doing
Anil-
meetings with Modi and Shah.
Vajrapani.
Anil Chauhan. Okay, Naathil Evidaya, you're direct. Fill in the blank with a nickname for the controversial younger son of the Peshwa Bajirao I. The film Panipat shows the seeds of resentment growing in him ever since he was looked over in favor of Sadashiv Rao as army leader in the Third Battle of Panipat. One word. Which city, named after Robert Dash, Secretary of State of War and the Colonies during King George III's reign, is at the foot of Mount Wellington?
Anything clicking?
No, not yet. Answer,
Passing, Hugli Ducklings.
Anything for first part?
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally bugging on that.
I have a guess for the second part.
Okay, take it.
I'll say Rainier. Rainier.
Nah, man, I don't want to risk it.
That's
Do Kodhi Ke Log.
any advances on that? Nothing.
I don't know whether that's right. Oh, sorry. I don't have either.
Okay, let's save time pass then.
Yeah.
So this is actually not in Australia. It's not in New Zealand. It's in
It's
Australia.
Australia. So
It's
Auckland
Hobart.
is.
It's Raghoba. You're known as Raghoba and
Raghoba.
Hobart. Yeah. And Hugli Ducklings. Identify this striker who scored the winning goal from a Maradona pass in the 1986 World Cup final. In February 2025, what title did Rahim Al Husseini inherit from the man pictured in the inset?
I just have two.
Yeah, give it away. Let me think of first.
Okay, it's something Aga Khan. AGAKHA.
Oh, I think once.
Take your time, it's okay. We have time.
Guru Chagar.
Yes, correct. You are
यार
a Buddhist.
समन्वय इतना क्या सोच रहा है?
एक हमारे जमाने का क्वेश्चन आया है बहुत।
Which is why.
वो भी बच्चा लोग ले गया।
Do Kodhi Ke Log, you're direct. Abhijit Awasthe's input on Piyush Pandey's script for which brand in this excerpt from Pandemonium? In your idea, the drop of water falls on the signature. Instead, let the drop fall on the digit 1. The drama will be that much greater. Complete the romantic lyrics with the song's name in this evergreen oldie. Though we gotta say goodbye for the summer, darling, I promise you this. I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, dash, 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 dash.
Both I have.
I have one, so give me two.
Sealed with a kiss.
Okay. M-Seal.
That is correct. Naathil Evidaya. In 2009, who, with the first name meaning snow in Japanese, became the first Indian, either boys or girls, to win the Australian Open Junior Championship? Surname is enough for this. By what specific name was the character on the left known during this episode in the Mahabharata?
I know two.
Yeah, same.
I have one.
No, we give
Mambri.
Brihannala.
That is correct. Your first own, Yuki
Nice.
Amri, Hugli Ducklings. Your first. This photo is of the annual meeting of a group called the Chamber of Dash that lasted from 1920 to 1947, created by King George V to give them a platform to connect with the Raj and share grievances. Not always acknowledged openly by the creators, what theme is explored through these pairs of characters in film and TV? Arguably, the most famous one from 21st century TV is omitted. Just one English word for this.
Can you zoom out?
The second one, I know the idea, but what is the English word?
I have a guess for one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Princes.
Sorry, incest.
That is correct. Bombay Ka Babu, Boardwalk Empire, Back to the Future Zameen, and GOT Lannisters have been excluded. Do Kodhi Ke Log, round 7, last of the. It says this, just ignore, it's the last of the regulars. Which Olympic gold medalist and Arjuna and Dronacharya awardee coached the Indian men's hockey team to gold at the 96 Asian Games and the women's hockey team to gold at the 2002 Commonwealth Games? The latter story partially inspired the film Chakti India. The parallels with Mir Ranjan Negi's life were just coincidental. Along the western hills of Siddhachal, Girnar and Abu, which other hill in eastern India was granted to Hirvijay Suri by Akbar's royal farman in 1592, so that no animals are harmed in their vicinity? Also called Parasnath, the hill's name is usually prefixed with Sammet.
I have a half guess for one. Should I go with it?
I think I know one, but yeah, go for
Go,
it.
okay, if you know it, go for it.
Yeah. Bhaskaran.
Yeah, that was my guess. So I'll say Aranyaka.
No. Passing to Naathil Evidaya.
Any idea? Right?
Passing to Hugli Ducklings.
I have one man.
Hey, anything for two.
No. Let's take some.
Okay.
if it makes any sense, I'll say Karan Giri.
Let's pass.
Please.
Passing?
Yes.
We've got 3 X's now. We are
Yeah.
winning.
Maharaj Krishan Kaushik and
Okay,
Shikhar
Kaushik.
ji.
Oh,
Yeah.
yaar, come on. That was
That's the one.
Kaushik.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
It was
now
probably
you
generation
know
based.
which seat in the Sega finals had most X's. They were also on 3 X's. Many more to you. Wishing you lots
Yo,
and
that
lots
was
more.
MK Kaushik. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Naathil Evidaya. You are correct.
Though we're not
Which
involved.
Shark Tank India judge claimed that he was removed from the show after Swiggy came on board as sponsors? Elihu, the endower of a famous eponymous university, and Linus, the lockmaker of a famous eponymous company, belong to which illustrious American family?
What the hell?
Two.
I know two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I can try one.
Okay. Give
Goyal.
Yale.
Yeah, that's correct.
Goyal se
Goyal.
teri boli.
What Goyal is he?
Dipinder,
Dipinder
Dipinder.
Goyal.
With some Colombian wife or some Mexican wife.
Mexico.
And Hugli Ducklings. Which chain of stores launched its OG to go campaign for its coffee? The cups maintain the brand's color scheme. In this 19th century American rhyming term for equality of things or the squaring of scores is sometimes said in plural, sometimes in singular. You can give either. And here is a terrible visual joke.
Second, I have, I think.
And I have second. Let me think of one. Which chain of stores wants to
Oh, acha, I'll give you one. Okay.
please, yeah.
7-Eleven.
That makes sense. Even Stevens.
Is correct. Which is true for seats 1 and 3 at this moment. And we are now officially into the staggered rounds. Okay, Do Kodhi Ke Log, you're first in round 8. In 1977, he became the first non-Congress chief minister of his state as a Janata Party member. He would switch to BJP and serve 2 more times as chief minister. As chief minister, what is his first name?
Okay, I can go for it.
Go for it. I don't think I have this.
Bhairo.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Bhairo becomes Aaron.
Dharo Singh Shekhawat. In 2022, which bike did TVS launch in India? It would have been more appropriate if it had been a Honda bike instead. You could say it's anyway a misnomer since the rider is the master.
Iron Man.
Wrong. Passes to Naathil Evidaya.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Ronin.
TVS Ronin is correct. Well done.
Chai.
Okay. Naathil Evidaya, you're correct. The playwright wrote this 1964 play as a rough allegory comparing Nehru to a historical ruler, intelligent and visionary, yet doomed by his idealism to see his legacy go to pieces. The playwright translated it to English himself later.
I have a guess. You want the name of the play, right?
If you haven't, why don't you take a shot?
Tughlaq.
Excellent answer. You needed the points.
Very nice.
Girish Karnad's Tughlaq and Ravi. 2-letter smash. Identify this musician whose love for old Bollywood defined the dance floors of the early 2000s. First name is enough.
2-letter smash. Huh?
Yeah. Akil.
That is correct. DJ
DJ
Akil.
Akil. DJ Akil.
Well done. Crucial 2 points for Naathil there. Now the scores are close again, 8, 6, and 7. Hugli Ducklings, you're direct. The creators of this musical were initially cynical about the adaptability of the source material until they watched this first attempt at a film version in 1946, starring Rex Harrison and Irene Dunn as the titular characters.
You want me to take a try?
Even I have a guess, but I'll back you up. Go for it.
Sorry about this. I'll say The King and I.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
And Debanjan? Two Shahid Kapoor songs in 2013 were dance floor ditches, yet attracted criticism for misogynistic lyrics. If one was Tu Mere Agal Bagal Hai, then which was the other one, which was one of Shani Kaur's few Bollywood appearances?
Okay, really taken that. Gandhi Baat?
Sorry?
Gandhi Baat?
Just what's the first word? Say it 3-4 times.
I know what you're trying to get.
That's correct. Okay.
The
Do
reason
Kodhi Ke Log.
I got it is because I wrote it down without spaces.
Okay.
Not your deep knowledge of the subject.
Dhruv, stop the count, Dhruv.
Okay, Do Kodhi Ke Log. The 2020 book Legend of Suhail Dev is the first book from the Immortal Writer Center and has been written by whom? First name is enough.
I have a decent guess. Maybe you also have the same, I guess.
I don't, matlab, I have very random, so just go for it if you think it's good.
Amish.
A Trip is correct.
Oh, nice. But
And Ashok?
for him for sure, yeah.
When Ice-T and Body Count's song Cop Killer created an angry backlash in 1992, supporters called it hypocrisy by pointing out the success of which confessional 1974 song?
I Shot the Sheriff.
That's correct. Naathil Evidaya. This is an extract from the packaging of a special edition series by Britannia, an attempt at a literal representation of the name. So which brand of theirs was this for?
No idea. Anything?
No idea. Same here.
Second clue. Containing the theme of confessional titles, which 2008 song was inspired by Scarlett Johansson fantasy, according to the singer. She has jokingly denied the factuality of the claim, but suggested that an Angelina Jolie or a Giselle Bundchen could tempt her into it.
Shall I give this a try?
Yeah, give.
Oops, I did it again.
Passing to Hugli Ducklings.
I have one. I'm not able to make up two.
Okay, go ahead with one then.
Do you want to give me 10 more seconds?
Yeah, as much second as you want.
I'm not able to get anything. Oh, sorry, I didn't even look at the time.
Okay, sorry, let's
Really
go.
sorry.
DKKL.
Okay, I have both.
I have both.
Okay, so go for either. Should I go for the first one?
Milk Bickies.
Okay. I Kissed a Girl.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh,
Katie Holmes.
Hey, should I, did you know the second part? Did I give you first?
I had first.
Katy Perry, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit, you had Milk Cookies. Oh, you would have got
I
that for
had
sure.
Yeah, I had Milk
Oh, should have done that. Hugli Ducklings. Direct for y'all. In which Jharkhand town did Tata Power start a joint venture with the Damodar Valley Corporation in 2005, the site of the first landmark hydroelectric project by the DVC in the 1950s?
Did I take it?
I would guess. You're sure? Mine is only a guess.
Reasonably.
Take it.
Panchet.
Not Kamshit,
Just.
Debanjan.
Sorry.
And to round out a trio on confessions, these are production stills showing how the filmmakers created the point of view shots of the lead characters in which 1980s film, with a grammatical error in the title.
Mython and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Is correct. Well done. Super cool.
Extremely sorry.
No, it's not.
Next time.
Super answer.
Do Kodhi Ke Log. Round 10. The original debates on the wording of the preamble to the Indian Constitution were about the inclusion of two proper nouns starting with the same letter. If one was God, what was the other?
I have a guess.
I think I have the same guess. But
How do we lose? We lose nothing, right?
yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Should I go or should you go?
Maybe I'll go because agar end aaya to you might be better off.
Go ahead.
Gandhi.
Is correct. Gandhi is also end, by the way. Okay. And Subrat. What is the word for people of minority faiths living under Islamic rule in nations throughout history? In India, this status was generally connected with the levy of jizya during the Mughal rule.
Himbi.
Good.
Disposed of Gandhi and Himmi. Naathil Evidaya. In Ayurveda, what is the word for the 7 fundamental constituents of the human body as pictured here? I'll let you read and then start the timer.
I know this, I think.
Say it.
Give it, no?
You give.
No, you give, no?
I don't have it. I'm confused.
Okay, I'll give my guess, sir. Then.
Ah,
Dosha.
No, these are not the doshas. Sorry. So both parts for JK. Identify the space bowler who played for India around 1990 and has gone on to have a more successful career as both a cricket commentator and a pundit. Full name for 2.
Dhatu and Atul Vasan.
What
Yes,
an
sir.
answer. Well done.
What a
Superb.
guy. One man.
Giving up to the name.
In 2016, the center declared which animal from the Bovidae family as vermin in Bihar, giving permission for it to be hunted and culled. Ironical, given the name of the creature and the existing political climate.
You say what, Nathil?
I have a guess, but I don't want to take it.
Okay, fine.
Passing. Sorry, second clue. Established in 1887 in Shimla and restored to its full glory in 2003, this former mecca of theatre has had everyone gracing its stage, from Rudyard Kipling to Prithviraj Kapoor and Nasiruddin Shah.
Yeah, I
Second.
think I have both now.
Same.
I'm more confident with 2. You take 1.
Okay. Give 2.
You take
Should I
1.
give 1? Achha. 1 is Neil Dai.
Yeah, Gately.
That is correct.
Nice.
The only guy that was allowed to be culled. Round 11. Back to Do Kodhi Ke Log. Dash Ibrahim was one of Bombay's most prominent members of the Khoja Muslim community and a big shot during the opium trade with China. Antilla, Mukesh Ambani's Antilla, was built upon the plot of an orphanage named after him. So just this blank is needed.
No, I have nothing.
1 second, just 1 second. Okay.
Second clue. Name this 12th century temple commissioned by King Vishnuvardhana that got added to UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites in the year 2023?
Any clue?
– 2023 was this looks like okay. I'll say Pattadakal. No.
No, pass.
Passing, Naathil Evidaya.
I think I have two.
Give if something clicks, I'll give.
I don't know. I think it might be Ramappa. I don't know. It's not very strong.
Pass.
Hugli Ducklings.
Right, just give something for 2 and you'll see if you can make something for 1. Although hardly there's a chance for it.
Yeah, go see one. As in numbers, I've been trying to recollect one.
Yeah, I've read 1 in the last few days.
Okay, give something.
Just trying to-
What?
2 and think of Halebidu in maybe Hoysala's Halebidu.
Hmm. I'm-
Halebidu is indeed the
Fine.
place, but the temple is.
I have a non-comp.
Bolo?
Karim Bhoy and Hoysala.
The Hoysaleshwara.
So I had Hoysala, but I couldn't make Hoysaleshwara.
Hoysaleshwara is a temple
This
name.
is
Yeah.
some kind of a boy, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Karim Bhoy and Hoysala. You would have got a point on Hoysala, of course, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
Naathil
okay.
Evidaya.
Even then.
Now we are overwinning with the excess.
You have to give. You can give one to each of the other teams and still win.
Too
Okay.
much winning.
The original name in Chagtai of this memoir is Vayachi or Vayaki, meaning the events. What is its popular name, referencing the author?
I think I have this.
Will I take a guess?
Yeah, I think I have it. Are you guessing but randomly or I'll give it then.
Okay, you give it. I have a reasonably good guess. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Babar Nama.
That is correct. This is the Babarnama. And 2 for JK. What are these religious cloths called? A list of names of deities draped by devotees.
Namavastra.
Wrong. Hugli Ducklings.
Please take it.
Should I give you 2? The thing is, 2 is what I know is in Bengali, but it's still mismatches.
I mean, we only have to give 2. Like, there's no.
Acha, okay. I'll take 2. Fine. I'll say Namaboli.
Yeah, that pronunciation works. Namavali. That's correct. Namavali. Any of this. Okay. Hugli Ducklings. Name India's first green village located in Nagaland. It was the site of the Angami tribe's wars against the British and is also the home to the conservation efforts of the Blitz tragopan bird.
I have a guess.
I have a guess as well, but I think your one is probably better.
Not sure if it's. Do you want to take? Or should we wait?
Let's wait.
Okay.
It's
32?
yes, fuck it.
The Incredibles features an island called Dash Island. So Dash Island is a funny tribute to a famous line from a John Donne poem about the interconnectedness of people. Fill in the blanks with 9 letters.
9 letters. Sorry.
9, no? Do you have something for 1 that will help me?
I'll give you 1. I'm thinking as Kisama, Kisama.
Please come on.
Passing to Naathil Evidaya.
I have two. I have two for sure.
Yeah, me too.
No point in giving it away if we don't have one.
Yeah, yeah.
Do Kodhi Ke Log.
I have neither. So,
I have one.
okay.
Let me-
Give me one. I'll try and work out.
Khanoma.
No. Pass.
Hanuma is an excellent one. No Man is an Island.
No Man is an island.
No Man is an island.
yaar.
That is correct.
Yo.
Hanuma is a great film.
I also had, for some reason, I had I Am a Rock.
Oh, shucks.
I went to the song.
Yeah, No Man is an Island.
No Man.
No
No
man.
Do you have
manism.
Hanuma by any chance? No.
No, I had
Manism. No man is an
Man is
island.
an Island. I had
All right. Do Kodhi Ke Log, round 12. Which organization commissioned architect Donald McLaughlin to create its emblem in the 1940s, for which he chose to use what is known as an azimuthal earth projection? To clarify, the photo is just an example of the projection, it's not the logo.
I mean, there's an obvious answer. I mean, sorry. I have it. Maybe you also have it.
Yeah, I also have it. Like, just clarifying, Dhruv, you want like the full name or?
The organization, but I'll say in fair play, since Subrat has said obvious, I would say Subrat, you take it.
ठीक है.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay. United Nations.
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
And part 2 is for Ashwath. What is the subtitle of the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean film, released as a standalone in 2011? It takes its name from the Tim Powers novel about the supernatural waters encountered while searching for the fountain of youth.
On Stranger Tides.
Yes, that is correct. Very good pull.
Shit, I was so regretting.
Yeah.
Sala end chala gaya tere paas.
Naathil Evidaya, yeah, direct. Continuing the Donald McLaughlin theme, he also designed the historical room 600 of a location in which city. Oh, you're the wrong photos here. It continued to be used for official purposes until 2020. I just realized what happened. Just ignore this cross. This cross is thrown people. So I'll just clarify. We uploaded the photo without the cross. Don't let the cross confuse you.
Any clue, no? No. Shall I take a guess?
Yeah, yeah.
The Hague.
Not the Hague.
Sorry. No.
Ravi.
No.
In which French town is this statue of a seven? Oh, okay. Just hold on. I see what's happened. No wonder.
Now
Okay,
you
hang on.
got the
Yeah,
one without.
yeah. Just a second. I'm going to paste the correct photo on the chat. Give me 1 second. 1 second. So I'm just opening a separate, faster to open a separate window and to upload it to that. That's the photo. So I'll just read the question first. In which French town is this statue of a 17th century writer whose surname referenced the town? In which French town is this statue of a 17th century writer whose surname referenced the town? He became the subject of a famous play and its multiple film adaptations across languages.
Okay.
So
Heidelberg and Bergerac.
Wrong. Hugli Ducklings.
I'll say Nuremberg for one.
We'll mark it just on the nick of time. Sir Anil Pajrak in the writer. This is where the Nuremberg trials were held. Hugli Ducklings. And to end the trio on Donald McLaughlin, he has also designed the flagship store for Dash and Company. It was their 6th flagship store since creation, but the one that finally worked for them and has remained till the present.
I have a guess.
Zoom out another once. If you're sure,
No.
take
Not
it.
sure about
At this point, we'll have to take it.
Sorry then. Tiffany.
Yeah. And Kono, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Tiffany's is like actually it's a what do you call it? It's an informal name. It's actually Tiffany & Co. Debanjan. In 2020, Magnus uploaded this photoshopped image of himself with whom, leading to plenty of quips from fans. By all accounts, they are yet to meet, but have expressed their admiration of each other in interviews. Full name.
Click on the picture once. Okay. Zoom out. And try Fan E.
No?
I'll
Not
take it.
really.
I also have a.
Yeah. Shall I say it? But I mean, it's up to you. Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but it's something which fits. You also same one.
Yeah, same.
Okay, give.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
That's correct. This is right. 2020 was when Queen's Gambit released.
Yeah, Queen's Gambit.
Sorry.
Do Kodhi Ke Log. Penultimate round. 15-9-14. Such establishments added which two words to go nicely with the existing sign? Though cars would also land up, they were not the target mode of transportation. The sites needed to be much larger than usual, obviously. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Second clue. Not really a formal language, but what portmanteau name is given to this lingo to refer to the influence of a certain language upon another?
Sorry?
Oh.
You have anything?
What point to?
Okay, I think it is Yiddish.
Okay. No, nothing.
Passing to Naathil Evidaya.
I think I have one, but
Give one.
pick up. P-I-C-K-U-P. If you have something, say it. Otherwise,
Pass, I think I don't.
Passing.
Pass.
Hugli Ducklings.
Click on second picture. Okay. Nothing for that.
It's fast.
It's not
And
Yiddish,
that's
it's something else.
English.
Yiddish is correct, not Yiddish. Yiddish plus English.
Oh,
If it's driving for cars,
Flying.
is it? Yeah,
Flying.
that's correct. These are fly-in drive-ins.
fly-in
Helicopters.
and English.
That
Okay.
is correct. English is Yiddish plus English.
I made up English, but I was convinced pickup was right.
Ah, right.
Just
No.
wasn't fit.
Naathil Evidaya. Identify this flower, which gets its name from its resemblance to the mouth of a mythical creature quickly shutting.
Shall I take a guess?
Yeah, okay.
Snapdragon.
Okay,
What?
absolutely correct.
Oof.
Super.
Superb. And Ravi, part 2. Based on the female bodies discovered in Gilgo Beach, New York, which 2025 Netflix docuseries has the subtitle The Long Island Serial Killer? No prompting if you name a 2014 thriller film, though the titles are almost the same.
I'll try Gone Girls.
Yes, correct. 2 and 2. Hugli Ducklings. Illustrations and photographs of what motion breakdown, 8 letters, with lack of control or ability to manage direction. The word is also used in regular usage to refer to a chaotic situation spiraling out of control.
Don't have it.
Okay. Second clue. Debanjan, you've been waiting for some classic rock in LDL. Here it is. Tommy, the titular boy in the Who's rock opera, is a dash wizard, as per one of the most famous songs. So just take 5-6 seconds to read this, then I'll start the timer. Or if you want, I can read it out.
Yeah, I think
I think I have 2, but I don't have 1, maybe.
yeah, okay. Let me think. Why am I not able to get one?
Oh, I'll give you 1.
Go.
Tailspin.
That makes sense. Pinball.
That is correct. Well done. Crucial.
Very nice.
And last 3 questions. We've got 15 for Do Kodhi Ke Log, 11 for Naathil Evidaya, 15 for Hugli Ducklings. Technically, we could have a 3-way tie if Naathil answers all the questions here, but then, of course, Do Kodhi Ke Log. Basically, you have to score more than Do Kodhi Ke Log. There's no way of winning otherwise. First, for Do. In the book Dr. No, what drink does James Bond order with a whole green lime, which he halves, squeezes, and drops into the glass with ice? This recipe has become a fan favorite, though the films do not feature the drink.
I mean, I have a guess, but is it
Go
worth
for it.
taking? Okay, gimlet.
Gimlet is wrong, sorry.
I think.
Both for Ashwin. One of Joe Biden's last acts was to raise the bounty to $25 million for the capture of which current head of state in the Americas, accused of destabilizing peace and infiltrating the US with narcotics. Full name for 2.
Gin and tonic and Nicolas Maduro.
Perfect. What an answer. Well done. Naathil Evidaya, your direct.
Super.
Your
Super.
last direct. What alliterative epithet, 11,5, was given to Army Chaplain Fraser McCluskey because of the manner in which he kept being airdropped into German-occupied France in 1944, where he served his priestly duties for the troops? We'll accept two alternative answers for the first word.
I have a guess.
Take some seconds and go for it. Go for it.
Wait.
Second clue. Which Roblox game with a three-word rhyming name involves wowing judges by getting characters into the best outfits?
Anything for one? Or I can try and resolve.
I'm not able to. I thought I had it, but it's 5 letters. My word count is not fitting.
Okay.
Okay, passing to Hugli Ducklings.
I have made up one and I have a guess.
I have, yeah, correct. Same for both. কি করবো বলো?
You take one.
Okay, just let me count.
Or should I give my guess for two? That will confirm one.
No. One second. Yeah. Fine.
Take it.
I'll say one.
Take it.
Parachute Padre.
11,5.
Passing to Do Kodhi Ke Log.
So sorry. Fuck, man.
You have anything for second?
I have a guess which fits.
Okay, go for that.
Dress to impress.
Parachute Padre.
I'll prompt you on one.
It's 11 letters.
Yeah.
Parachuting Padre.
Yeah. Okay. This intertitle from the 1921 film The Lucky Dog shows the first of many such digs across movies, all targeted at which actor? The filmmakers had no clue what a casting coup this short film had created, but time would tell.
I have his face. I don't have his name.
But you have what?
I can see this guy, but I'm just barbing on the name.
I have a guess, but
Take it.
Second clue,
I don't know. The time is up. Sorry.
two-letter smash. Which George R.R. Martin novel about the impending extinction of a planet that is losing its sun takes its name from a famous Dylan Thomas poem?
Can you zoom out, though?
Yeah.
For two, I'll say gently into the night. Ending G. Starting G, sorry.
Passing. Naathil Evidaya.
Sorry. I have a different guess. Okay.
You know?
Noda. Oh, okay. I'll give you two.
Okay.
Dying of the Light.
Passing to Do Kodhi Ke Log.
Okay, first one is Hardy.
Dying of the Light.
That is correct. So ultimately,
It didn't matter. I'm really
it
glad.
didn't matter. Yeah. I was also there. But yeah, so I think deservedly seat one wins. End of the game. 18 points. Most Thanks. Thank you so much,
Fantastic.
folks.